In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on August 18, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Baltimore Orioles versus Boston Red Sox. Monday night slate sends Baltimore up to Fenway Park to kick off a 3-game set with division rival Boston. The Sox clearly own the better record and the home field edge, yet their starter hasn't exactly dazzled since arriving from Los Angeles. He's turned in a pair of solid efforts, but inconsistency still hangs over his season line. On the flip side, Baltimore has shown a spark in recent weeks, and Rodgers has been flat-out dominant. His ledger shows a 1.43 earned run average and a razor-thin 0.81 WHIP, while opponents are batting just .167 over 69.1 innings. That level of efficiency makes the road dog awfully tempting. As our first pick for this matchup, the Baltimore Orioles money line is our full game side pick. Fenway hasn't seen many fireworks when these clubs clash. 4 of their last 6 meetings here landed below the total, and only 9 runs crossed in the most recent 2. Baltimore still sits in the league's lower half for both average and runs, and its road sticks have been ice cold, sub .200 over the past 10 away dates. Boston's arms remain elite, sporting a 3.75 staff earned run average, so expecting another clampdown isn't a stretch. The Sox starter blanked the Orioles for 2 frames in his lone appearance against them and tossed 6 shutout innings his last time out in Houston. Meanwhile, Baltimore has cashed the under in 5 of its past 6. All arrows point to a quieter night in Houston as this series opens. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago White Sox versus Atlanta Braves. Monday night brings the Chicago White Sox to Truist Park for a showdown with the Atlanta Braves in suburban Atlanta. A quick glance at the mound matchup shows a stark split. Rookie right-hander Yoendris Gomez has labored on the road, surrendering a .323 average and lugging a sky-high earned run average close to 10 across a handful of relief innings. By contrast, Spencer Strider has been far steadier in this park, logging a mid-3 earned run average over nearly 50 frames and keeping traffic mostly under control. Offensively, the gap widens whenever runners reach scoring position. Chicago owns the league's worst OPS in those spots, while Atlanta sits comfortably in the middle tier. The head-to-head ledger tilts Atlanta's way as well, with 6 wins in the past 10 meetings. As our first pick for this matchup, the Atlanta Braves money line is our full game side pick. Neither starter is exactly rolling right now, though. Gomez has pieced together a serviceable 4-game stretch, but it spans barely 8 innings. Strider's recent 7-start sample shows inflated totals in both earned run average and WHIP. Since the break, these lineups have more than done their part, each averaging right around 5 runs per contest. Add it up, and tonight's script feels primed for offense rather than a pitcher's duel. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Texas Rangers versus Kansas City Royals. Kauffman Stadium sets the stage on Monday night as the Texas Rangers, sitting at 61-63 and 3rd in the American League West, open a 4-game swing against the Kansas City Royals. Jack Leiter's rookie campaign has been encouraging, yet Texas keeps tripping over itself when it comes to stacking wins. Kansas City, fresh off a productive week, is trending in the opposite direction. Michael Wacha has yielded just 5 runs across his last 19.2 innings, and hitters are batting a thin .229 against him in 67.1 home frames. Given that stinginess, I'm confident he can quiet a Rangers order that's been more miss than hit lately. The Royals' bats aren't exactly scorching, but they're doing enough to scrape by, and that feels like the recipe to snag the opener. As our first pick for this matchup, the Kansas City Royals money line is our full game side pick. Both clubs lean on strong pitching and boast top 10 rankings in 4 major categories, with Texas shockingly leading the majors in earned run average and Kansas City slotting in at 4th. 4 of the Royals' last 5 games against American League opponents have cashed under, and each starter is coming off a solid 5-game run. The bullpens bolster the case for a low total. Texas checks in with a 3.59 earned run average, good for 6th, while Kansas City sits 10th at 3.75. Put it together, and a tight, run-scarce matchup feels like the smart call. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Milwaukee Brewers versus Chicago Cubs, Game 2. Monday night brings the final regular season clash between these longtime National League Central foes as Milwaukee heads into Wrigley for the opener of a 5-game wrap-up set. Each club has claimed 4 wins in their first 8 meetings, so bragging rights and a little momentum heading into the season's stretch run are on the line. The biggest wild card is who actually takes the ball at first pitch. Both managers are keeping their options open, which adds another layer of intrigue. When the bullpens inevitably get involved, the contrast is clear. Milwaukee's relief corps lives on power stuff, piling up strikeouts but handing out its share of free passes, while Chicago's group stays in the zone, surrendering the league's second fewest walks yet coughing up 52 long balls. Offensively, the Brewers have traveled well, batting .275 away from home compared with the Cubs' .244 mark at Wrigley, a gap big enough to tilt the scales. As our first pick for this matchup, the Milwaukee Brewers money line is our full game side pick. Projecting the run environment is tricky because neither projected starter has towed a major league rubber in over a month, so early hooks are firmly in play. That scenario would shove extra innings onto those contrasting bullpens, and with this game serving as the nightcap of a doubleheader, fresh arms will be at a premium. Milwaukee's lineup has been one of baseball's best in the second half, ranking second in WRC+, while Chicago's bats have excelled within these friendly confines, sitting 9th in the same metric at home. Combine shaky starter workload, tired pens, and 2 offenses capable of doing damage, and the recipe points toward a scoreline that pushes past the number. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Dodgers versus Colorado Rockies. Coors Field welcomes the Dodgers to Denver for a showdown with the Rockies, and on paper the edge tilts heavily toward the visitors. Colorado just wrapped up a spirited series with Arizona, yet Kyle Freeland's track record in this ballpark remains shaky, and Los Angeles has made a habit of lighting him up in prior meetings. On the mound for Los Angeles, Yoshinobu Yamamoto owns strong career numbers against the Rockies and brings crisper command and swing and miss stuff that Freeland simply can't match. Stack that pitching advantage on top of a deeper, more balanced Dodger lineup, and it's hard to fade the road favorite here. As our first pick for this matchup, the Los Angeles Dodgers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Run production usually spikes in the thin mountain air, and this matchup sets up for another offensive show. The ball carries forever at Coors, and the Dodgers seem especially comfortable unleashing their power stroke when they hit the road. They rank near the top of the league in long balls and extra base knocks away from Chavez Ravine. The Rockies do their best work at home as well, and they've been peppering the gaps with doubles at an elevated clip all month. Put those factors together and a high-scoring night feels more likely than not. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.